What's up, guys? JJ Fade 23. I'm just going to make a quick video because I feel like this might help people. I think that this will help some large cap traders. Guys, remember what we always talk about with the candlesticks here are the same on every time frame, all right? It's the same patterns on the daily chart, 5 minute chart. It's all the same. Now, guys, one thing that I don't really talk about much, all right, in large caps, and I should, because I used to hate when traders would be like, oh, long over this level, short below that level, because it makes it sound pretty basic, like, and it's not that simple, right? But there is a way. So let me give you a couple of examples. This is like when you have a little consolidation pattern, okay? Say like this right here. Or like this right here, you see, okay, this is a nice consolidation level. At least a minimum of 2 candles, all right? Minimum of 2. Now, the way you want to trade that, I'll give you an example from, I think from today that I liked. Oh, was it, yeah, here's an example from today that I liked, all right? So see Disney right here? Now, you know Disney comes down. It's got the 8 right here, right? Strong move up, flag off the 8. It's getting close. Now we build a 2-candle range right here. All right. Now you could have done the same thing right here. You have a 2-candle range. You had a secret short, but let's say you missed the secret right here, and you're waiting for this right here. You say, I want to short below this range right here. All right, because we have a 2-candle range. I want a long above this range right here. We have a 2-candle range. We could curl up. Okay. So this is all you have to do, you guys. You know you're at a support level. All right. You know you have a range like right here, right? Now, so just for the purpose of this, so this doesn't happen right here, all right? See this 2-candle range? The reason why people get screwed when they say long above this level is because they go and do something like this, all right? So this is right here, Disney. This is from the daily chart. We want a long above this level, but we don't want, look at this is what happens. You get a big rip. As soon as it breaks this level, people long and then they get jammed up. So what you want to do is wait for the stock to break this level, then consolidate again. Once it consolidates again and breaks the new high, all right, now that's when you buy it. Now you know you're over the consolidation and it's consolidating again. As soon as it breaks the consolidation high above the daily highs, you're good to go. And you can put your stop below the consolidation or below the day candle, right? Depending on how much room you have to the upside. So if you go over here now, where we just were, look at how this plays out, right? This is at, 216? So look right here. Basically, you would have done the same thing, all right? You want to short below this level, all right? So as it drops below this level, you're looking for a consolidation pattern, at least 2 candles, and then you trade the break of those candles when you stop above. And you could have had a huge trade out of here. Right, so go around to some daily charts. I don't care what it is, SPY, whatever. Look for stocks setting up on, look for stocks having a sideways consolidation pattern. Now, see this right here? You have 1, 2, you're at the 8, right? So look, sometimes this is going to happen. This is why I don't call it out so much. It's going to be perfect for me, but I'm looking at the 10-minute chart. That's why. So let's take this for example, all right? You have a flagpole right here, all right? Look. There's a pull, there's a flag, a pull back to the daily 8. All right. So if you can't see this, if all you can see is let's say all you can see is right here. All right. Now of course you can just buy it at the 8 and put your stop a little below the next support, but you can also wait for it to break this candle high right here. First candle to make a new high. All right. So basically what you'd be doing on the intraday shot is we have a flag pattern right here. Right, you have a flag. This is a little different than the 2-candle range, but you basically be waiting to make a new high over this. All right, but you don't just buy it when it makes a new high. Well, in this situation, you kind of can. It makes a new high, you put your stop over there. But in general, what you'd be doing now is something like this. It makes a new high, consolidates. Now you wait for a breakout. See right here? Look, you guys. This made a new high. A consolidation pattern didn't make another new high, so you wouldn't have longed it. It dipped. If this broke out right here, now you long it with your stop here or down here. As you can see, this one could have done a fake breakout dumped. You might have got stopped out unless you had your stop at the real place. But it's the same exact thing as the intraday chart, right? Let's say a stock right here. All right, let's say you're watching it this day, intraday. It dips. Now you're waiting. You're waiting for it to break this high. All right, you want to make a new high. Now, once you make a new high, you're looking for a consolidation pattern. You don't want to enter on the new high. You want the stock to go sideways at least 2 candles. Then make a new high. Now you go long with your stop below. You can do this on all time frames, you guys. It's literally like one of the easiest ways to trade. You make a new high, consolidate, make a new high. All right, so I saw one yesterday. I forgot to call out. I think it was McDonald's the other day. It was a tight. No, was it not McDonald's? It was it McDonald's? Where did I see it? Here's a nice one right here. Kind of like, let me go through some charts here. Let's look at some popular stocks. That's not NVIDIA, obviously. I'm going to say NVIDIA don't go down. All right. So, guys, even something like this, right? NVIDIA didn't have a 2 candle pattern here. Going back to lower high position. I'll be watching this tomorrow for a push up here. Short. Anyways, 2 candles. That's only 1 candle. Push up, 2 candles. All right? 2 candles. This is more like a flag pattern here. So this is like what we just talked about. This is more like a trend break. First candle to make a new high. You don't really need a 2 candle wedge, but when it broke this high, you look for consolidation, you long. It's more of a sideways pattern that I'm talking about. I'm trying to think of something that has ran like pretty good. Even AVGO yesterday, you guys. The one that I took today. Right? Not AVGO. Alpha, I mean, sorry. So look, you guys, right? So it's kind of like the same thing, but on a smaller time frame, right? If you look down, look what we were talking about. Say you go on the hourly chart, all right? Look, you have a range, right? This is exactly what I did today, okay? I knew we were at a very key level. Now we're breaking a range. As soon as we break out of that range and make a new high, boom, I'm looking for an entry right above that, right? So today was a little different because it was a dip. It was just a dip and rip. But guys, it's the same thing. I want to find some good daily chart examples. What's some stocks that have been really strong? Let's look at the daily chart. I mean, every stock's been really strong, but I want to see some. All right, here's a good example right here. All right, check this out. Home Depot pulls back. It's sitting right here. We have kind of a 2 candle range with a flat top, right? Right here. So now we know we're at the 21. We have a 2 candle range. If we break that high, it could start to bounce. So now we're on the 10-minute or 5-minute chart, whatever you want to use. Where was that? Hold on, let me go back a little more. All right, so here we go. All right, so we're watching this. It breaks over these candles. It consolidates, and then we're just waiting for a new high. Sometimes you can jump the gun too if you're good at trading. All right, you know it. You're waiting for it to break over. It's consolidating. Maybe you don't wait for it to break the high. Maybe you wait for the downtrend break. And you buy it right there. The point is it's consolidating above this high and holding, right? Above this level that you marked as important, all right? And then you're just looking for a consolidation pattern, at least 2 candles, and then the breakout again. Or the flag break, downtrend break. Same idea. You get a little better entry if you jump the gun, but sometimes... And also short too, it's the same thing, you guys. So, what else? Let me think of some other... no, this one has too much range on it. But here's a good example right here. All right, this is kind of like a flag again right here, consolidation. Let's say you're watching this. You know, oh, this is getting a pretty tight range. If this breaks down, it's going to be done. But if this breaks back over right here, right? If this breaks back over this downtrend off the 8, reclaims the 8, that could really go. So now we're looking at it. Now look, you guys. All right? We break out. We're over it. We consolidate. And now as soon as we break this downtrend, boom, you're long, right? I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but still, that got you a friggin', 20 points. 66 to 90. And, I mean, still, you probably wouldn't have got stopped out if you put your stop at lower, Dave. If you put your stop here, yeah, it would have hit your stop break even. There's another example on a 10-minute chart, all right? We make a new high over the day before. All right, we break the day before high. We consolidate 1, 2 candles. We have a flat top breakout. I like these little flat top breakouts. I like these or the wedge or the angle flag pattern. But bottom line is it makes a new high. It consolidates long over the 2 candle range. All right. And same thing for the short side, you guys, right? If you're looking at the short, waiting for a stock to break down, right? Here's a good example right here. It does a fake breakout. It comes down. It held the support now. 3 times it held that range. So we know if that range breaks, it could have a pretty good dip. So what are we doing? This one didn't really set up because it kind of just dumped too far and came back. If it dumps too far on the breakdown, it's a little more tricky. But you guys see what I'm saying. Let's look at a couple more. All right, this is perfect right here. All right, look. We have a wedge pattern that we longed on. I screwed this trade up. I did the same thing right here, you guys. Just like ELF today, it came down. I saw the wedge. I bought it right here on the secret setup, and I think I sold it like into this push, and then I got stopped out the rest like close to even. It's just dumped so hard. I'm like, oh shit, I just took it off, and then of course, there it goes. Anyways, point of this, you guys. Look, you have an upper trend line target. You're watching it right here. You have a range. You have a range that you're in, right? And I'll show you. You have another pattern right here. Same thing. All right. 2 candle high. These are both good patterns, right? So you have an upper trend line target. You have a range. Now watch. Okay. So over here, look, you guys. First things first. This one, it breaks over the high. And then look. Now we broke over the high. This didn't really give 2 candles, really. I mean, it kind of did right here. I think it was, yeah. Break over the high, it pulled back. It's kind of like a flag, more like a flag where you just buy the first candle high on the 8, but still, it's over the range. You can tell it holds, right? And then again, the other one was, I kind of lost myself right here. Right here is kind of the same thing. It breaks out, holds this level, makes a new high. But that's not what I was talking about. Hold on. Let's see what that was again. Right here, that was on 131. 131. What did I say? 131? Way back here? Oh, yeah. All right. 131. That's the same one I was just looking at. I don't know. Let's go through some more shots. Trying to think. Meta, I know, has made a pretty good run. All right. Let's go look at some. Oh, here's a perfect one, you guys. This is just. These are perfect, guys. When they're this tight, look at this. Look how tight this is, right? 2 candle range right on top of the EMAs. Right on top of the EMA. So if we can break this flat top right here. 2 candle flat top breakout. All right. Literally right on top of the moving averages and a tight little wedge. So if we can break out of that, we look for consolidation to enter. We get a sick friggin' move, obviously. So, but in the intraday, what we're looking at, what the hell is that? Way back here? How far back did I go? All right, right here, guys. This is perfect. Look at that. Well, look at that. Looks like on the 10-minute chart with the pre-market data off. Absolutely beautiful. In this case, I would have bought this right here on the trend line, especially when it dips and caught. Boom. But even if you didn't, all right, you could buy it right here on the pullback because, guys, remember, this is the 10-minute chart. A lot of times I'm trading on the 5-minute or the 10-minute chart intraday. But so on the 5-minute chart, you would have had 2 candles right here. And then when it breaks out, you go long. You know you're over the level. You know you're breaking out on the daily chart. Now you're just looking for consolidation after the breakout, and you get it. And then you get it again right here. This is 2 good entries. After the second time, I mean, you're getting... This one kept going, but you know the first 2 flags are pretty good on a breakout, and then the third one you're getting more and more risky, right? But this one gave so many tight breakouts. Look at this. Sick breakout, another sick breakout right there. So really, you could long right here with your stop right there. You could long right here with your stop right there. You could long right there with your stop right there. Now, obviously that's tight stops, but you can do it because they're breaking out, and they're breaking out on the daily chart, they're breaking out on the intraday chart, and you have a consolidation pattern to risk off the support, all right? So you'd be longing with your stop right here. Now you'd be longing again right here with your stop at the most recent pullback. All right. And then again, you'd be longing the break of this flat top breakout with your stop right here. So ideally on these ones, you can get a dollar risk on a huge fucking stock. Let's look at CVNA. All right, CVNA. Oh, CVNA, look at this. Shoulder, head, shoulder, secret setup tomorrow, possibly. Secret setup in the fucking zone. All right, so look at the daily chart real quick. As you can see, we have room back to the 21, maybe even back to this pivot if it fills some gaps. So that is a decent secret short if it comes, because if this spikes back up to here, you guys, I imagine that would turn into a topping tail. Why do I imagine that? Well, look how far it's had to travel. First of all, you guys, oops, I like to put my gap. Anything that has to do with a gap fill is dotted blue. Guys, this thing, it broke the 8, which shows weakness, right? It came back, look, strong move up, flag off the 8, boom. Now we came down, we broke the 8. Now, I would expect any big spike to turn into a top and tail and go like this, all right? Spike, back up, head and shoulders, and then turn into a top and tail and come back down and possibly come back to the 21 or 34 or lower. So I definitely will be watching for the secret short here. That will be perfect. But for now, we're not talking about that. So we'll make sure I put that. Wait, did I have that on my watch list for tomorrow? Let me make sure that's on my watch list already. I forget if I oh yeah, CVNA. Maybe asking a lot because it's pretty far away, but head and shoulders pattern, secret setup. All right. But that's not what we're talking about right now, but we'll have that on watch for tomorrow. But what we are talking about is this right here, guys. All right. Strong move up, flag off the 8. Now, we have a 2-candle range right here. Now, I'm going to tell you already, I can tell that it did not consolidate and hold until the next day. All right. So look. All right. Right here, you guys. This thing, well, guys, when this happens, you have to understand, right? Look, if you're looking to trade above this level, consolidates bed, and it gaps up and rips like this, obviously this isn't safe anymore, all right? It didn't give you a chance to pop up a little, consolidate, and break out. It gapped up too far and ripped too high, so it's just not good. But you guys understand what I'm saying. Let's say like right here, okay? Let's say this is the level we're looking at, all right? This is the range we want to break over, and then we're looking for consolidation because we have a 2-candle range, right? 1 day, 2 days. Now we're waiting. It breaks over, it consolidates, and now we're going for this flat top breakout right here. And we're longing a break of that because we know we're in the breakout on the daily chart. Now we're just looking for consolidation and breakout again, right? That's it. Right here, same idea, you guys. Look, same exact thing again. We have a 3 candles, kind of like a wedge, right? Look at we break over this resistance. Now we consolidate. 1, 2, 3, 4. We start to curl up. This is one where I would do the same thing right here. I wouldn't, if it's not a flat top, you guys, I would just trade it as a trend break. Boom, enter, stop right here. All right, and then that's it. So let's just be aware. You're looking for good levels on the daily chart. You're looking for a breakout on the daily chart, and then consolidation and either flag break or flat top breakout again intraday on the breakout on the daily, right? What else do we got for good tickets here? Let's try to look at a quick little a short sell one if we have any one. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, look at this, you guys. Tesla breaking down below the EMAs. All right. Well, now we have a little range right here. Kind of maybe a little tricky intraday. Let's go look. Where was that? Oh, shit. I keep going back too far. Where are we here? All right. This is actually perfect because, as you can see, you guys, right here, it didn't break down and consolidate and break down again, right? Now, again, it didn't break down and consolidate and break down again, right? So no trickery. Now, look. When we finally get below this level now, we broke below key levels here. Right here and right here. Very key levels, all right? So we have 2 key levels that we broke below on Tesla. Now what are we looking for? First of all, we want to stay below those levels, but also look, you guys, consolidation, and then look. consolidation, flag break, short. Stop right here. Short right here, stop right here, and look at that freaking trade, right? Let's look for some more. Oh, look at this one, you guys. Tesla freaking dumps below the EMAs. It pops back, it rejects them. Kind of makes a little range right here. Well, when it has a 1, 2, 3, it's a little freaking tough. Look at that long though right here. Tight range on the 8. As soon as it breaks this high, consolidate, boom. Tesla's a little tricky, but even this, you guys, when we knew right here, this is what me and Barry were talking about. We screwed up. We knew this should be a bear flag because we have the 8 cross below, first pullback to the 2134. Now Tesla's in a range right here, all right? If Tesla was going to break out, it would have went like this. From right here on this next day where it broke down. If it did a flag breakout here, I still wouldn't probably long it because it's against the EMAs, even though it's back onto them and it already bounced off. But it didn't. What happened was it broke this range to the downside and fell back below the 21 and back below the 8. This was a monster trade right here, you guys. Now look how easy this was. Well, actually, if you notice, I'll put on the 5-minute chart. If you look right here, you guys, as you can see, the 10-minute chart didn't give you an entry. Well, let's look on the 5-minute chart because that's pretty much the lowest I go. 5-minute chart was a little difficult too because look, like I said, it gave you a fucking range right here and another breakdown, which yes, it could have been a perfect trade, but really it's a bit of a chase, right? So you got the break of support, you got the consolidation, you got the next breakdown, which is awesome here, but do you really want to short it after it dropped $5 already on another breakdown? But guys, I'll tell you, if you're going to trade like this, you're going to have a high win rate because the daily chart is agreeing with the intraday chart a lot, all the time, right? So this is just drill this into your head. Guys, I mean, let's pretend this was a breakout level on the daily chart, right? We broke over this level. Now look at this. Look at this intraday pattern right here. If this was a resistance, let's say this was all resistance on the daily chart. We broke over those 2 or 3 candle pattern. Now intraday, we get something like this. This is just amazing, you guys. Look at this friggin' setup. Look at how tight this is. First of all, look at the squeeze. Big squeeze. Really tight range. You know we broke out over this level on the daily chart. You long right there, 201. Whether you stop below, in this case, I'd probably put it below 200, but you could put it right here, 250. Risking 50 cents, you guys. Look at 201. That's an 8-hour trade, no problem. All right? So just, guys, I'm telling you, this will change your trade. It's just going to make you so much better. I don't think I've ever talked about this because, I mean, we have so much stuff to trade all the time. Sometimes I feel like I'm just overloading people. But, man, when I tell you, if you trade like this, your trading is going to go through the roof. You're lining up daily chart and you know, you're lining up daily chart with intraday breakouts too. Look at this, you guys. Look. Strong move up, flag off the 8. Okay, we're flagging off the 8. We already know this. Yes, we can long it like I usually do. You get a bottom tail under over the 8 long. Put my stop down here. But you can also, look, it's not a flat top. It's a wedge. So here we go. And here's another one right here. This one's more like a little flat top. It's also a wedge, but it gapped up. But all right, did it gap up and hold this level? Yes, it did. So now what? Well, let's go look. First things first. All right, look, you guys. Wedge pattern, breakout, now consolidate, 2 candle consolidation pattern, breakout again. Long right here with your stop right here. Huge trade. Now, up here, look guys, flat top breakout. Breaks out, consolidates, 1, 2, long, boom. This one was a little tricky because this one was also like the wedge pattern. But look, not a flat top, a wedge, but still, even if you took the long right here with your stop right here, you didn't get stopped out. Don't be a pussy. Don't put your stop in a weird spot. Don't take the trade at 222. Put your stop at fucking 219 above support. Guys, your stop has to go in the right place. If you take the trade right here, your stop has to go right here. All right? You didn't get stopped out. You took the long right here. Maybe you took the long right here and you're risking 221.60. You're risking $4. All right? So look, did you take any profits right here? No. You didn't, so you just letting it play out. You stopped right here. Well, guess what? Now you took some profits. Now you took some profits. Now you took some profits. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Beautiful. Breakout with consolidation pattern intraday. Breakout on the daily at a good key level breakout. Consolidation pattern intraday. And it gave you another trade right here. Look, you guys, you know you broke out on the daily, right? We already know we broke out on the daily. Now we have the first pullback to the 10-minute 21. Do I love the 10-minute 21? Yes. Do I love it better when it makes a fucking range like this? Right on it. You bet your ass I do. Because now what? As soon as it breaks out again, guess what? I'm long. I'm long at 221 again with my stop at fucking 218. $3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Consolidation pattern at a key level intraday and a breakout on the daily. Boom. Let's go look. One more. Trying to think of a short setup. What's something that's been tanking? Riots, a Saudi riot. You couldn't follow Bitcoin anymore. Anyways, look, you guys. Let's see if we have any setups here. Well, we did have this awesome fucking lower high setup with a fake breakout trigger. I do love this. I'm not going to lie. We came all the way back up to double top area. And then look, you guys. Fake breakout trigger in the best possible position all the way up into lower high position near this high. Fake breakout trigger right here. That is beautiful. But in this case, it didn't really give a consolidation pattern breakdown. This bottom tail screwed this one up. If this had a stutter step right here with two bottom tails and we broke that, that would have been good. But this one didn't really give any great ones on the way up or down, you know. So tricky. Right here's a good strong flagging on the 8, right? Kind of like a flat top slash fucking breakout. We're flagging on the 8. We break that high. We look for consolidation. We go. All right. Beautiful. What else? One more. Let me think of a short. What do we trade short here? Let me just go like this. Apple. How about Apple? All right, here we go. Here's a perfect example right here. It's already circled for us, you guys. Let me clear this off. Apple. What are we doing, Apple? Look at this major support right here. Major support, right? Major key level that if it breaks, it's going to freaking stumble, right? Gonna stumble. Let's go look. All right. Here we go. Apple. We break down. Well, Apple, as you see, didn't really give big spike. One candle dumps. Didn't really give another. You might have got stopped out on this one because it breaks down. You're below support. It consolidates, and then it breaks down and rips back up. So, you know, it's not perfect, but it's going to give you especially good trades, especially if you trade it with setups inside of setups, right? I'm not a huge fan of support break trades anyway, you guys, on like key levels like that, unless it really fucking, you know, gives you a nice consolidation pattern. But I prefer it to be a bounce back into like the EMA's tight range and then break down. But anyway, same idea. Look right here. Same thing. Boom. You know, it's just something to be aware of if you get those little patterns. And over here, you got this all the way up, right? Look at this. Riding up the trend lines, guys. Look. Flag break off the 21. Consolidation pattern long. Flag break off the 21. Consolidation pattern intraday long. Right? This one gapped up too far. Strong move down. Flag off the 8. Actually pulled back to the 21. Look. Consolidation pattern. All right. Breaks out. Consolidation pattern intraday long. Look, again, off the 21. Flag move off the 21. It was going to stop there. I don't know. Who cares? You don't have to buy it right there. You can wait. It breaks over. Consolidation pattern long. Right? Strong move down. Strong move up. Flag off the 8. This one almost was a flat top breakout. You guys, same idea though. Look, you guys. Strong move up. Flag off the 8. Another flag off the 8. Consolidation pattern intraday. It breaks over this candle's high. You go long. 2 candle. I don't really like when they go like this, guys. If it's just one candle, the next candle, you're waiting for it to set up. But I don't like when it does a fake breakout. I want this to be a double top, either a flat breakout or a flag. I don't really like when they do a fake breakout and then go higher again. But here's another perfect one right here, flagging on the 8. Look at the top of those 2 candles, the wedge. Right? Break over it, consolidate, and long. All right? So you got it right here, too. This thing did it a million times. Jesus Christ. Like, breaks the downtrend. Look for the consolidation intraday. Breaks the downtrend, consolidation intraday. breaks the downtrend. And then even, guys, on something like this, look at this, right? On the way up, now look. Guys, look at that, right? We break the uptrend, all right? We broke the uptrend after a huge run-up. Okay, now we're looking consolidation intraday because we broke the uptrend, right? We broke the uptrend. Where the fuck is that? We broke that. That's probably pretty far back, but we can look on the hourly chart too. Maybe it's way back there. I think I was going super far back. All right, look, guys. We broke the uptrend, right? Now, look, consolidation, breakdown again. I would probably jump the gun on something like this. If I know we break down, we get 2 candle consolidation, and then we start to break these 2 candles, I probably just short, even though that ended up being a gap down. But even if you see this right here, look, we know we broke the uptrend. Now we have a consolidation pattern. Now we break the lows. We short the low break, but you stop at the last pullback. Huge trade. Look at this. Tight consolidation. Flat top bottom, flat bottom right there. It's kind of down from the support, but still. It had a lot of room to pull back still. Consolidate, breakdown, boom. You know, fucking just I don't want to make this video too long, but just keep an eye on this stuff. It's kind of like NVIDIA today too. Remember we were talking about NVIDIA? Look, you guys, when I was drawing on my chart, we all know NVIDIA's probably going back to lower high position, all right? Look, I drew out on my chart today. Look, we were talking about NVIDIA when it was right here. I said, look, you guys, NVIDIA's flagging on the 10-minute EMAs, all right? It was right here when we were doing the review, and that's why I put this. And look what happens right after, all right? Look at this flat top breakout. This is perfect. We already know NVIDIA should go back to lower high position, possibly the 78% fib. So we're flagging right on the 10-minute EMAs. I could have easily bought this right here. You know, I just don't trade that late in the day. But I knew that should rip off the 10-minute 21, and it gave a flat top breakout. So you're long right here. You know you should go higher. You know you're in a big bounce position after a huge drop. And you long when you stop at the last pullback, right? Tomorrow's going to gap up probably and go back up to here. And hopefully we get some kind of sick trigger near the 78% fib. You know, so just be aware. Like this too, right? After this huge drop, guys, look. After this huge drop, NVIDIA came down, fell down, reclaimed the 8 right here, right? I thought NVIDIA was going to come down to this gap fill. Surprised it didn't. It almost did. It made it pretty close. Not really dollar-wise, but visual-wise. But look, comes down, it holds the 8. Now look. Now intraday, what happened? Look, we broke this downtrend right here. We know we dropped and reclaimed the 8, right? We came down, we reclaimed the 8. We did a double bottom. We broke this downtrend. Now look. Now look, you guys. We broke the downtrend. Now we bounced back up. 2 candles. Now we have a flat top. Right? We have a flat top right here. And then breakout. Boom. Long. Stop below support. So it's just, it's not as hard as everybody makes it in their head, you guys. You just got to do the same things over and over again. And look at, guys, remember the personality of the stock. Look what NVIDIA did right here, you guys. Look, big ass squeeze right on the 10-minute EMAs, rip. Look, big ass squeeze right on the 10-minute EMAs and rip, right? Personality, man, personality. All right, that's enough. Now I got to chill out and get some rest. See you guys tomorrow.